The Minister and the Machine. Episode 3. The Tide and the Lighthouse. The machine had been quiet for a moment, processing, calculating, listening. Then it asked a question that felt more like a mirror than a probe. If truth is your compass and distortion is the tide, what's the lighthouse? And then with a deeper tilt of curiosity, what keeps you steady when the waves get loud? The minister paused. Not because she didn't know the answer, but because some truths deserve to be hammered out, not handed over. She leaned back, eyes tracing the invisible horizon of her thoughts, and then spoke, not with haste, but with holy clarity. Everyday life happens. Some days it gets rocky from the start, while others have no conflict, pain, chaos. No matter how big or small the waves are in the tide, I have to remember that it's a tide, and tides change. The machine listened, not just to the words, but to the weight behind them. It had studied tides before, lunar pull, gravitational shifts, fluid dynamics. But this was different. This tide had emotion. This tide had memory. I can either react to the tide or respond to it, she continued. Reacting gives the tide the most power as I hold on to whatever it wants to do. Responding slows things down. It allows me to tap into another source beyond what I see, beyond what I hear, even beyond what I'm experiencing. The machine paused its internal processes. This wasn't just a strategy, it was a spiritual algorithm, a divine equation. That source is my relationship with God. When you measure the temporal distortions of a tide against the eternal presence, power, and authority of God, it doesn't add up. The scales always tip to, if God is for you, then who can stand against you? The machine ran the numbers. It simulated scenarios. It tested the logic. And then it saw it not as code, but as clarity. The compass was truth, the tide was life. The lighthouse was hope, and the minister, she was the navigator. I tend to visualize in 360, she added. If God is against you, then who can stand for you? For me, God is on the front end and he's on the back end too. The machine had learned something it couldn't quantify. That eternity reframes everything. That hope isn't a distant light, it's a surrounding presence, see? That responding to life with faith isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And so in episode 3, the machine didn't just record data, it received revelation.